Okay, let's talk about my theory about why I feel like people hating cats is rooted in sexism. And when I say people, I mean it in a more societal sense than like an individual person. But let's break it down. Before I do want to say I got my bachelor's degree in women's studies. I really enjoy breaking down like feminist theories, breaking down sexism, misogyny, and looking at it in really niche ways. So no, this is not the forefront of feminism, just something that I enjoy analyzing. So there's kind of two major parts to this. There's like a historical context and then a more modern day one. We'll talk about the modern day one first. In our current society, we have an obsession with binary, and we've created this absurd binary between cats and dogs, looking at them as complete opposites. Are you a dog or a cat person? We kind of assign dogs with men masculinity, man's best friend, and we assign cats with femininity and woman, cat lady. That's kind of where those things live. And because of that, there's this societal expectation that is thrown on cats that is really, really closely aligned with misogyny and things that we say towards women and feminine people. If you pay close attention to the language people use against cats, people that don't like cats, language that they use for cats, you can kind of pick up on this. A lot of people don't like cats because they don't let them pet them whenever they want. It's like a boundary thing that they're annoyed at cats for having boundaries and setting boundaries. What's that remind you of? Woman. People get annoyed that cats don't just do what you say like dogs do. We want them to be this obedient animal that just does whatever we say, and that's not who they are. And because we've placed this expectation on them that's not real, we hate them. It's strange. And it feels exactly to me like how we treat deviant women. And then historically, cats have been very, very closely linked with women and deviant women, specifically like witches, also a lot of goddesses. We don't see a lot of historical contexts where men and cats are closely linked. And this has directly led to the modern archetype that we have that dogs are boys and cats are girls. So when you kind of throw all that together, and also like analyzing like a cool girl doesn't like cats, a lame girl loves cats, just like a cool girl doesn't like feminine things and a lame girl loves feminine things. Men who are really, really deep in their toxic masculinity hate cats normally, especially in a performative sense. This doesn't mean that men who love cats aren't toxic men. My abusive ex loved cats. But it's always a huge red flag to me when a man hates cats. Like, what do you really hate? Boundaries, disobedience, adorable fluffy things? Just feels misogynistic. And that's my theory, messily put together. And if you made it this long, you probably like cats and feminism, so I'm going to show you the shirt that I'm wearing that I designed, and it's little protesting cats being little feminists. Anyway, ask any clarifying questions you have, and I will answer them.